big deal, but one of my vocal cords is a little bit paralyzed, which I think we all agree is very cute. It's adorable, and it's not a big thing. It doesn't affect that much. It does two things. It makes me sound nervous when I'm not. And guys check in a little bit more in bed. They do. I get a lot of, how you doing, bud? You okay? Hand it in there, champ. I'm like, oh my God, you're so conscientious. And they're like, I'm making sure I didn't just commit a crime. I've really been enjoying telling them, no, I'm not like having an asthma attack. But I'm also not having an orgasm. So you're not a killer, but you're not killing it either. They're great. People give me kind of a hard time about the higher pitched voice as a result. I think it's kind of weird. I had someone tell me pretty recently that I have a bad voice for giving bad news. To be fair. Sure. I told him that's fine. You still have to wear a condom. You have to, all right? Like it or not, but let's wrap up old Peen Town, Don't shoot inside the messenger. Be real careful there. I've made a big decision. I've decided to stop helping my friends look for their lost vape pens. I'm done. This is a new leaf I'm turning over. I'm no longer helping people look for vapes. I feel like most of my friends vape, and all of them lose them about twice every 15 minutes. It's a lot, and it's not about a lack of willingness to help. Because at first I would jump up, I'd be like, let's get on this. And then I thought about it, and I kind of feel like, as someone who's a bit of an alcoholic, I think you should be better at being addicted to things. Right? I'm sorry, what do you mean you can't find it? I have been addicted to a lot of shit in my life, and no one ever had to get up off the couch so I could find the guy I had a crush on, alright? I knew exactly where he was. You didn't tell me, no one needed to tell me. You can find it out yourself. Gentlemen. I am officially in recovery with alcohol. It's been 4 years since I've had a drink. Thank you. And what better place to celebrate than Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? I thought for the anniversary, let's come here. I've really been enjoying going to cities where I've been blackout drunk and be like, I'm back, but it's okay this time. I am one of those alcoholics who knew right away that I was an alcoholic. I had my first ever drink my freshman year of college, and I got so wasted off of one shot of vodka, all of my friends started calling me One Shot Sandy, which I thought was very fun. I realized it was a problem because by the end of college, everybody was calling me Hand Job Machine 5000. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks. Squeeze it like a lemon. That's a little tip from me. Just what I like, yeah. Right? You get it. Yeah. Here's a fun thing. You don't have to be good at it to get the nickname. You can squeeze them all you want. People will be like, well, we got to 500, so here's a plaque. It's just got a hand on it that says, please stop. It's beautiful. It's my most prized possession. It's nice. I was a very weird kid growing up? Was anyone else a weird kid? Growing up? Yeah, I love it. Okay, what made you weird?
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering. Okay, that's like professionally weird. I like that. Okay, you're very hot too.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Wow. The other Magic the Gathering players must have been very excited. When you were like, I too enjoy this. I'm like, oh. Matt, do you still play?
Not as much.
Not as much, but sometimes.
The answer is yes.
Yes. I don't feel like, can you do that casually? Can you do that like a not as much? Isn't that one of those you're all in on it?
Well, I stopped during the pandemic, like locally, and then our friends get together once in a while, so that's the casual part.
Once in a while, you only have the opportunity once in a while.
Right.
If you could do it, you would do it like all the time, but it just...
I don't know.
Okay, all right. Wow. Well, that's, again, congratulations on being very attractive and having nerdy interests. I really like that combination. As a fellow very hot nerd. It would have been fine if we didn't laugh at that part. Everyone's like, no, she checks out. Okay, cool. Well, that's very weird. I like it. Anyone over here? Weird kid growing up? Wow. All right. I like that too. It's very confident, everybody. Very confident. Okay. And for some of you, I think that's true. And I'm not going to lie to you. A couple of the others. Looking at you, mustache guys. Do I believe it, or maybe you just don't want to interact? But it's fair. I was very weird. I tried to get into like normal interests. I tried really hard to be a horse girl. I was like, I'm gonna do it. And then I found out I was allergic to horses at pony camp. I didn't know if you guys know this, but you can be the least popular girl at pony camp. Police ride horses too. There's nothing lamer than being a horse girl, than being an attempted horse girl who wasn't medically cleared to be a horse girl. It's a real bummer. But I tried really hard to I was weird, but I was boy crazy. So it was tough, but I made it work. I had a go-to move. Anytime my crush was around, I would pick up a spider off the ground and set it on my arm to show him I was chill and I could hang. Fucking cool. Unfortunately, it turns out letting a spider crawl on you doesn't make somebody not gay. It didn't work on any of the boys I liked. I tried this move over and over, and they're like, still not doing it for us, lady. And I'm like, they've got longer and longer legs. It just never worked. Did try, though. Okay. This one's personal, but we're going to get into it. I do not have an IUD. Clap it up if you don't have an IUD. Okay, a lot of enthusiasm and some fun clapping too. I like that. I appreciate it. I like that. We're a part of it. Energy. That's what we are. This is for everybody. I tried to get one put in. I actually failed at it. You too? Okay, can I? Well, do you?
You can ask me whatever you want.
Let's see. Okay, thank you. Okay, how did you fail at it?
So I was like, why does it feel weird? And so I was a freshman at NYU at the time.
Okay.
And so
Let's brag it in there. All right.
The doctor at the NYU student doctor was like, go to the scary building on the Upper West Side and go get this man to stick one of those things up in you.
Okay.
What's it called? Ultrasound, but the pelvic ultrasound. So it's like a wand.
Yeah. You get it. All right,
And
yeah. We love it there.
And the
went to NYU. Very cool. We already dropped in the term Upper West Side, which again. And then we know you're Russian. We know you dropped out, which again, objectively very cool. We got, all right, so okay, so we're in there, we're doing it, we're at the moment of failure, we've got the one, yeah.
And the woman's like, why isn't it where it's supposed to be? And I was like, I don't know, why isn't it where it's supposed to be? And it was like sitting in my cervix, which is not where it's supposed to be.
So you successfully did get an IUD put in.
Yeah, and then 2 months later,
it moved to your cervix.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that could happen?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that could happen. Well, aren't we all very okay? Good for you guys with your like real education. I went to Catholic school. You too? I am not shocked by that. Honestly, if without the information, if you're like, guess what kind of high school I went to, I'd be like, I think we already know. Okay, wow, that's really intense. You got farther than I did. You did, yeah. Woo indeed. Good for you. You win. You win. Well, okay, so I tried to get one put in, and I didn't even get it. What's your name, sir? What? Joe? Great name. Okay, so here's what happened. Okay, so, Joe, I'm at the doctor, all right? And they're at the crucial moment of, sticking it in there. And the doctor had to stop halfway through. This is a direct quote. He told me, Sandi, you are not a good candidate. Because you have an unusually strong cervix. Which I really liked, because what you want when someone is staring at your crotch is for them to pause and go, wow! What fortitude! Joe, what do you think of that? I like that. Thumbs up's pretty good. That's way better than I've gotten before. We did a show last night, and I asked the guy in the front, what do you think of that? And he looked really mad at me and just said, what the fuck is a cervix? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, well, and tell me your name?
Zoya.
Zoya, give it up for Zoya. Fantastic, I love it. Okay, good. Are we a Disney crowd? You guys Disney at all? Woo? What? One woman who immediately looks very embarrassed. I'm so sorry. It's a mixed bag thing. I grew up watching a lot of Disney movies. I have a younger brother, so I made him watch them with me. And I grew up very much wanting to be Snow White, which now I really resent because I realize it's not really realistic. I wanted to be her because I thought she was beautiful and a princess and a homeowner. And that was the big three, the top three. And I always thought it was really cool how one day she goes to sleep and all of her roommates go out and they find her a boyfriend. I thought that was really sweet. It set my expectations for friendship from then on. I was like, they got this, my friends got this. And I have to say now, as a comedian in her 30s, who lives with 3 male comics who I am very good friends with, I have never once gone to sleep and woken up to them saying, Sandi, we changed your life. Here's a man who owns a horse. But about once a week, I wake up to them saying, Sandi, we think your night terrors are back. We need you to scream quieter, buddy. Chill a little bit, okay? I am in my 30s, which I've been enjoying. For a while though, I was a little bit worried I'd peaked Like, I didn't know if you could do that if you weren't the prom queen. But I thought maybe the school play was the top. And for a little bit there, I was kind of obsessed with this feeling that I was like a flip phone. Like, a lot of people wanted me 15 years ago, and now I mostly attract drug dealers. Which was honestly pretty convenient. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's good. It's good. Things are good. Things actually really are good. I've been trying to turn over some new leaves lately. I did something recently that I haven't done very often. I broke up with my boyfriend. Very excited. Thank you. Wow, 1.5 of the room was pumped. Joe's side is less. A little more concerned, and I get it. I appreciate that, Joseph. It was good. I'm very proud of myself for doing it. He was actually the first guy I dated in a while who knew I was calling him my boyfriend. And he said he was okay with it. What he actually said was, I'm not really into labels. Do what you gotta do. And in retrospect, it was a mistake to just start calling him my fiance, but I figured that's how you get new labels. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's how it works. Okay, good. I feel like some of you were into it, and some of you seem like you're hoping for the best for me. Before I go, I'm going to give you guys some compliments, okay? So even if you saw me and you're like, I don't get it, you get a compliment. Okay, so let's start with you. Okay. First of all, very handsome. Good job. You've got a real Clark Kent kind of vibe. Are you with Joe here? Okay, I love it. You're beautiful. You got the hair swoop. I have tried so hard to get the hair swoop. I love it. This is good. I like you guys. I know this kind of makes me just, it's less compliments and more sexual harassment. But that's where we're at. Okay. All right. Okay. You three here. Again, are you all together?
No.
No. Just separate? Okay, well, real quick, let's do a quick, what's your name?
I'm Ava.
Ava? What are your names? Taylor?
Jessica.
Taylor, Jessica. Okay, how about you guys say something nice you like about each other?